Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to another Reverse 1999 episode. 3.1 has dropped, so yeah, we are on time this time. So we are going to be playing across this event across the next like 3 weeks or so. So that'll be awesome. I have heard that there are some like crazy important banners coming soon. Luckily for me, I don't care about that, so I'm just gonna keep saving my clear drops and my uni logs, and yeah, probably saving it for like a Sentinel rerun and maybe like some other characters that may or may not be coming in the future. Marsha. Anyways, it is quite weird seeing me have so many clear drops since I am like addicted to gambling. But luckily,
So you've come knocking at a vampire's door. That's how all the best stories start.
if you say so, Robuska. But yeah, no. My gambling addiction kindly allowed me to pull for Robuska in a single temple. We were guaranteed, of course, ever because we lost the Sentinel 50-50 to Kiprina. But yeah, no, we got Robuska in the next temple, so I can't be mad about that. Um, so yeah, we'll probably be equipping her in the main team today, since you know she works with Blood Five and everything, Blood Tithe. But yeah, this is a new event, a midnight. No, sorry, the midnight whistle. Um, yeah, here we've got. Okay, the music's like really loud. But yeah, we've got Robuska. We've got Semmelweis in her old outfit actually. Um, and then we've got these two people who I don't know who they are. I think this person's in like the second half of 3.1. Um, but yeah, that's like all I know. So yeah, and of course we've got Robuska, who says she's a vampire, so that's pretty cool. I wonder if she's like Semmelweisen, right? Like, but the but has she also like survived the Beyond transformation or whatever? I wonder how she would have pulled that off if she didn't have like Lorelei. But yeah, no, let's check this out. Yeah, part one, travel notice. Let's see what's up. I wonder if this is like a flashback, you know? Because some of the events are like in the past, right? Oh, how spooky. Travel notice. So yeah,
This is no ordinary train.
okay.
From Istanbul to Vienna, each land it passes through still carries the echoes of gunshots and explosions. Before the war, it was a symbol of luxury. Now it is an arc, a way to outrun death, and everyone is scrambling for a ticket. They have no idea that when night falls and the train stops, death comes aboard too.
Oh,
On
how
one
lovely.
such night, a group of passengers awoke to the sound of crying. They followed it. Then, the crying turned to bawling, and the bawling to wailing, until they reached it. A door that wasn't there before.
Oh, oh dear.
And there, in a carriage that never was, in that place that shouldn't even have existed, blood-red eyes blinked in the darkness. Before they could utter a scream, they were pulled
Oh no.
into the darkness, doomed to join the wailing of the dead and dying in their accursed corpse. As the night fell, and the last slivers of light gave in to the darkness, their cries faded, and the blood of those sorry passengers trickled, sweet and warm, into the throats of the red-eyed monsters. Only when that last drop had been swallowed up did the conductress appear, walking amidst the shredded flesh, counting off each passenger the way a butler might inspect a mess left behind from his master's feast.
Ooh, damn.
231.
232, that's a lot.
232. The ceremony is complete, and this journey has come to an end. We hope you had a pleasant trip, and we look forward to seeing you again aboard
The Danube Dawn.
Oh, okay. What a lovely story to start off the event. Um, yeah, I sure hope that isn't true. Oh, and we're in the train station.
The Danube Dawn.
Hello, hatted boy. You look oddly reminiscent of Rabuska. How interesting. The boy mutters the words one last time, and then closes his notebook and hands it back to the woman beside him.
I haven't been able to read a vampire story since the war started. Thank you kindly, ma'am.
It's just one of many stories in my collection. I suppose it's interesting enough then.
Wait. Who is speaking? Like the start sounded like Semmelweis, and then like the latter half just didn't quite match what I remember her voice to be, so I think this might be someone else that I don't know.
You suppose? It's amazing. And the next train coming into the station is called the Danube Dawn too, you know.
Oh. Well, that's just great.
It's just one of many stories in my collection. I suppose it's interesting enough then. It's just one of many stories in my collection. I suppose it's interesting enough then.
When this person says it's just one, it sounds so much like Semmelweis' voice. But then the rest just doesn't sound like Semmelweis at all.
So, it's the same train, isn't it? The vampire's secret base.
Huh. The folly of youth. Not yet able to discern fiction from reality.
Well, it's not like these stories just spring up out of nowhere. I've heard all kinds of them that really happen. At least, I think so. What do you think, ma'am?
He blinks his shadowed eyes at the woman, then lowers the brim of his hat.
What I think is of little matter. I simply write what I see. And I see an intriguing story in you.
Oh. So this woman is a writer?
May I have your name?
Robuska. My name's Robuska. Pleasure to meet you, ma'am.
Hello, Robuska.
Rabuska. An interesting name. I'll be sure to make record of it. As I said, I'm a collector of stories, and you may just have something worth adding to my collection.
She opens her notebook, her shining pen tracing a line across the page.
I'd love to, ma'am, but you're about to board the train, aren't you? I'm only here for a visit, so it's pretty much impossible I'll ever see you again.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Oh, that's not creepy. She spins the pen idly between her fingers and looks up.
Many a great tale started with the impossible.
Oh.
Vampires on a train, eh? That old tale.
Hello, passenger one. You seem rich. The comment drifts lazily out from another passenger. It seems the tale has a few more listeners than expected.
Old tale. You heard this story before, sir?
No, not precisely. But many like it. Vampires, werewolves, wild beasts, and monsters. It's always the same story about the powerful consuming the common folk. Storytellers have always been good at making their points one way or another.
Huh. That doesn't seem like the same thing to me. What do you think, ma'am?
Rabuska turns to look, but the woman who told the story has vanished. Huh, well, I guess we'll see her
You're
again.
young. You'll grow out of these tall tales soon enough.
You really don't think vampires are real?
I'm much too old to believe in that kind of rubbish. I don't see why it's necessary to even put vampires in that one anyway.
Damn. The old man exhales a long ring of smoke. He bends down, rubbing the raw seam where his prosthetic meets his severed leg. Oh.
Of course it's necessary.
Why is that, Rabuska? The boy nods gravely, turning toward the direction of the oncoming train.
Think about it. The story's about death, right? And vampires kill, sure. But they also give eternal life.
Okay. What? So they can eternally be in a train?
So, say one of the passengers is killed. The vampire can just bite them on the neck, and just like that, they're alive again. Take out the vampires, and now death is a one-way trip. The end of the line. It's way more exciting to have some twists and turns. I mean, where's the fun in a story you can predict from the very beginning?
Ooh.
Ah, you're in for disappointment looking at things like that. The world is filled with predictable endings, usually predictably tragic.
Well, that's terrible. And the music just cut off. How sad. The old man, a half-burned cigarette between his fingers, gestures toward a corner of the station. What's in the corner of the station? Where a mass of figures huddled together, clothes worn, cheeks red with frost. Silent and stubborn, they fix their gaze on the frozen tracks ahead of them.
Just look at those poor folk over there. They've been waiting here for days. How do you think their story will end? Do you think they have tickets in their pockets? Of course not. But they're hungry and afraid to face the gunfire. So they come here to try their luck. But miracles are few and far between in this world.
The boy pats his empty stomach, chewing on the meaning behind the old man's words.
Try their luck? What sort of luck are you talking about exactly?
I'm sure you're well aware already.
His weathered eyes gaze out over the station as if waiting a drama soon to unfold.
You're confusing me, sir. Weren't we just talking about stories?
The boy bends to brush the dust from his knees. As he does, the crowd begins to move. It's time to board the train. At that moment, the station bell tolls and a voice rings out over the din.
The next train will arrive in 20 minutes. Please line up, taking care to bring all your belongings and prepare your tickets for inspection.
Okay.
It's coming. The Danube Dawn.
This is my chance.
Okay, everyone's hyped up to jump the train and I don't know, catch a ride without a ticket maybe. The crowd rises and surges toward the boarding gate. Bro, it's coming in 20 minutes. We don't have to be that hyped.
Better get going now. I mean, my train is here. God bless you, sir.
Oh wait, it
Whichever one
arrived?
that is.
I mean, yeah, I don't know why everyone's so hyped when the train's coming in 20 minutes. Well, I better right. He waves to the old man before slipping into the crowd like a drop falling into the sea. No one notices his movement. All they care about are tickets, loved ones far away, and the train about to arrive. There's 20 minutes, dude. It's not that hype. Along with a troublesome mission. Oh, Semmelweis, is that you on the mission? St. Pavlo Foundation
November 30th, 1912. The Danube Dawn is arriving at...
Operative. I cannot read that. What does that say? Okay, we do have a mission though for Semmelweis. This looks like yeah, this is pre Beyond Semmelweis maybe. So this will be interesting. Oh wait, it's 1912. 1912. When did we have 1912? I'm actually selling. When did we have 1912? Was that one of the previous storms? Yeah, I suck with the storm dates. But this one sounds like it might be one that was when did Vienna, when was Vienna? When did they bring us back to Vienna? Because that was the era that we were basically visiting, that we basically visited twice. It was like 19, was it not 1913? Or am I misremembering? But it's probably around there, right? Around those storms that were of that era.
Vampires. Infection. Manus Vindictae.
And Manus Vindictae is always a problem in every era. Investigator lingers on the name.
Didn't expect I'd be dealing with Manus Vindictae for my first field mission after the 5th storm.
Okay, well, this clears things up. This is after the 5th storm, and this is Semmelweis's first field mission. Okay, so this is a really big flashback then.
According to current intelligence, the vampire working with the Manus is set to board this train.
So are we talking about we're talking about Valentina, or are we talking about another vampire even?
I was hoping I'd be able to finish this job with my new teammates. Get this done quickly. It looks like this won't be so easy.
She sighs and draws a communicator from her coat pocket.
Easterth Operations Squad 77. Rendezvous. Train station. Time 1820 hours. Still no answer. I never realized the storm could affect people's punctuality too. Fine. If the train arrives and they're still not here, then...
Oh, more and more people stream into the station. The platform heaves with bodies far beyond the capacity of a single train.
Don't push them. Do you even have a ticket?
For crying out loud, the train isn't even here yet.
Exactly, man. Complaints rise, anxiety spreads. The fragile order of the station collapses. Oh, a scream pierces out above the din.
No, my ticket.
Damn, they're robbing tickets as well.
Sir, please give that ticket back to that lady.
What are you talking about? This is my ticket.
Okay, maniacal civilian.
Ticket? You just snatched it from my hand. Everyone just saw it.
Well, the man remains unaffected by her scolding.
Sir, there will be other trains. Everyone will have the chance to leave. I need you to calm down, understand? Our tickets have been specially processed to prevent misuse, so you won't be able to use that ticket.
Damn. Very impressive
trains?
processing.
Hey, everyone, listen to me. I have first-hand information. This is the last train out of here. It's now or never. No one's leaving here after tonight.
Oh,
Sir,
we're making things up? Or is that the truth? Shouts and children's cries intertwine with whistles and puffs of steam, drowning out all persuasion. I think bro is just stoking the fire.
You don't know what it's like out there. We could all be dead by tomorrow.
oh, enough of your blithering excuses. Give me my ticket back now. You can save your heroic speech for...
Oh. Oh. Oh, she's got a gun. Well, that's terrible. Before she finishes, he yanks her toward him. Toward him, yes. Passengers with tickets scream. The ticket list stands silent, numb eyes locked on him.
Sir, please drop the weapon.
Will we have to interfere here, Semmelweis?
Me in. I'll shoot her. I'll shoot you. I'll shoot everyone.
Well, that's terrible. Don't do that, buddy. He clamps her throat and backs away, dragging her from the yellow lamplight into the shadow behind. Oh dear.
You really think I'm just going to be a good leadership and go back home to wait for a bomb to fall on my head?
A hollow laugh escapes him, blood rising in his eyes.
No, no, no. If I don't get to make it out of here, then no one else will.
Oh my god, gunshot. A gunshot splits the air, silence falls over the crowd. Who shot that?
Hold it, you bastard. Get your hands off that lady.
Hello, platform guard. Guards rush forward, training their rifles on the troublemaker.
Don't make us end this the hard way.
He sneers at the dark muzzles.
Aren't you soldiers busy enough killing each other? You have to come and start roughing us up too?
Damn. His pupils shrink. His finger tightens on the trigger.
Alright, then try me. Let's see who can pull the trigger first.
Oh. Oh. What happened? Oh, we're fighting? Yeah, okay, we're fighting. Yeah, no problem. Oh, my main, what is this? Okay, it seems my main team still hasn't been fully switched for events or something. So let's do that real quick.
I'll be here to
We
catch
shall
you
bring
if you
Nautica. We shall bring Semmelweis.
Seems you're ready.
We shall bring Robuska.
fall. Fangs out. Time
And
to
we will
feast.
keep Flutterpage on the 4th slot for now. Alright, let's go.
Anyone queasy see
I've
what?
never played Robuska. Oh yeah, and I don't even have her,
This is
I don't-
Mine! Mine! I've been waiting 3 whole days!
Oh, he looks so scary. He looks like a vampire like this, actually. That's pretty cool. The stylized design.
Budapest is calling! Yes! The safe place! Budapest!
Budapest or Budapest? I don't know.
Hypothermia, hunger, nervous tension resulting in delirium. Simply put, he's insane.
Well, let's defeat him. Oh, what? Flutterpage is also on the team. That's cool. Also, I swear this is not how Blood 5 looks. What's this sword? No, don't use that. There's like a new sword icon over the Blood 5 symbol. Interesting. But yeah, I don't have Robuska's Psycube yet, because I think it's locked behind like the event shop, so. Grants everyone Shadow Cloak. I think Shadow Cloak is good. Oh wait, no, we need Shadow Friend first. How do I get Shadow Friend? What, does everyone already have Shadow Friend? Oh, they do. Okay, never mind. Alright. I'll just buff Nautica for some reason,
Certainly a choice.
and then I'll have Nautica attack.
Taking a peek inside.
Should I also do this? Actually, I want to do the heal first, just for fun. And then
Agreed.
we'll just do some vague stuff with all the blood type characters.
That was certainly a choice.
Let's see how this goes. Nice heal.
Our blood will burn.
Okay, well, we just won. That's nice.
Battles have little meaning, save for the prizes to be won.
Well, we've got some nice prizes for sure. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'll probably have to learn how to play Robuska at some point. Or I could just keep one-shotting the enemies, I guess. In the chaos, the shaken hostage is pulled back by the platform guards.
Are you alright, ma'am? I'm fine, but my ticket. He still has my ticket.
She points toward the culprit ahead, who now charges like a mad bull. Can we stop this guy? Surely we can stop this guy. We've got like 10 guards. He finally shakes off the guards and bolts toward the misty tracks. What's bro doing?
Budapest! That's the only safe place!
Oh, I think bro just got taken down by maybe Semmelweis. The world tilts. The ground gives way beneath him. He slips from the platform. Oh, he just slipped? We're just gonna get hit by the train at this point. Get off the tracks, buddy.
Good lord! Sir, take my hand. The train's coming.
Oh, well, that sure is terrible. Cries, screams, and whistles rise in chorus, nearly drowning the train's steam whistle in the distance. Bro's on track to getting hit by the train. That's terrible. The man stands dazed in the center of the tracks. His legs are bent at obtuse angles, broken and bleeding. Oh no. Is it over for this guy? But he smiles. Budapest is coming! A thick black smoke of column... Wait, a big black column of smoke cuts into the dusky sky, rising along with a loud whistle.
It's the train.
It's the Danube Dawn!
Can we see it? Year after year, the shadow of war clings to this land, relentless, unshakable. But still, the Danube Dawn makes its journey, like a dutiful soldier marching alone through rain, sleet, and storm. She arrives bearing hope for freedom and for life.
The Danube Dawn. Budapest.
At last, he remembers what he must do and stumbles toward the engine. Oh, what? Don't stumble toward the engine.
No, sir! No!
I made it. Mother, father, Melina.
The train exhales smoke as it nears, headlights spilling dim yellow circles onto the twilight. The man limps forward along the tracks.
Here's my ticket. Let me in. Let me in.
Oh, he's actually holding the ticket. He cries out, waving the thin ticket in the air. Oh, the light is growing behind him. He waves it like a protective charm, like the key to life were in his hand.
I have a ticket.
Well, the train thunders as it grinds to a stop. Too late. Momentum and weight carried on iron wheels pulverize his flesh. Crushing rage, madness and fear, everything into the cold steel. Well, rest in peace, maniacal civilian. Oh, and the ticket's flying out. The bloodstained ticket slips from his fingers, carried up and far away. Well, that's terrible. The train door opens and a stewardess with an eye patch rushes out in a panic. Oh, with an eye patch specifically.
Oh my.
Interesting. Oh. Cool design. What's she holding? Oh, wait, is this like a ticket punching device? I don't know. I kind of just guessed because there's like this thing coming out, but I don't know. I'm gonna zoom it. Oh wait, yeah, no, like this end, right? You punch the ticket with this side, maybe? I don't know why it looks like this, though. I don't know, maybe this is what ticket punchers look like back in the day.
Everyone, please remain calm. We need to inspect this scene.
No one's remaining calm. There's way too many people at this platform, and everyone's like screaming and kicking and everything.
Please, let me in, miss. For the love of all that's good, don't let us die out here.
This is the last train you need. Please, you have to help us.
The crowd surges forward toward the opening doors. The gore and horror that only just occurred is forgotten in their desperation. A roiling mass of faces filled with stark fear and determination, and bodies jostling for position. Meanwhile, the ticket drifts unseen, landing silently before another. Who? Semmelweis. Yep, November 30th. That is today. First class, no shot. That's so awesome. Istanbul to Vienna. Yeah, as Semmelweis reaches out to it, she's met by a shadowy apparition. Oh, before she can react, the shadow and the ticket are gone, vanishing into thin air. That had to have been a vampire. A beyond.
A shadow? It could be some kind of arcane skill.
Yeah, that could. It is possible. Of course, we know this version of Semmelweis that isn't able to cast arcane skills. Although she does have like the rituals that are like stored on discs, right? The investigator scans the crowd in silence, searching for the source of this shadow.
Annabelle, William, come along. We wouldn't want to get lost now, would we?
Wait for me, Miss Dorothy.
Not here.
A Class 10 steam engine. When this beauty gets going, it'll run faster than the wind blows over the Alps.
I don't think
That's
it's
a
over here
compound
either.
engine. You understand? Steam's got to go through 2 stages before it gets pumped out the top.
Not here either. Would it be Valentina though? I don't know. Finding no further clues, her pressing mission returns to the forefront of her mind. She picks up her suitcase and joins the madly churning queue.
Crowd's starting to rush. Not safe to stand around.
Hello, Robuska.
Excuse me. Coming through.
In a brief moment they pass each other, the investigator spots the blood-stained ticket clenched in the boy's hand. Oh! Robuska? Didn't know Robuska had such an arcane skill. Seems pretty, like the arcane skill itself seems kind of like a vampire arcane skill, no? Because that's where vampires can kind of do that type of shadow thing, right?
Please, wait.
He seems not to hear her call, hurrying on as if rushing to board, quickening his pace. The investigator attempts to stop him, but the boy ducks. Her reaching fingers brush across the top of the dark felt hat.
Huh?
No?
Hey, my hat!
Hello. Oh wait, when the braids come through. Wait, how did Robuska manage to hide these braids? What? Did she just like flip it behind her head? That hat actually hid her hair so well. I thought like at this point Robuska's hair was like just significantly shorter or something, but nope. That hat Robuska was wearing just hid all of his hair. Pretty impressive, honestly. Very cute though. Oh, she's got a fang. The felt hat falls away, revealing a girl's face. Her hair spills free, drifting in the wind. Pale skin, red eyes, and fangs. She's a spitting image of a vampire.
Red eyes.
Oh. The girl bows her head, cutting off the investigator's sight. Could Robuska be the one that the mission is about though? Probably not, because Robuska is out here having to steal the bloody ticket, so I think Robuska was just hoping to scavenge a ride onto the train, because you know she didn't have a ticket, so I highly doubt Robuska is the one that Semmelweis is looking for.
Oh, you're kidding. I only got that hat 3 days ago.
Seizing the pause, she leaps into the throng. In an instant, like a dragonfly into reeds, she disappears into the crowd. The investigator steps forward to grab her sole piece of evidence, a hat, plain and unremarkable.
A vampire disguised as a normal person, though far from perfectly. They could add her picture to the big book of vampire faces back at headquarters.
That's a thing. I actually can't believe that's a thing. Is that real? Is there actually such a book? Because that'd be pretty cool, honestly. If nothing else, it tells her the girl values a clean getaway over her disguise. Well, no one really seemed to believe in vampires, to be honest, in this area. To be continued. Okay. Oh, you know what? Yes, I should quickly check the dates of the storms, because I'm fairly sure the 5th storm would have been.
I admit, I'm glad to find you seldom.
I'm fairly sure the 5th storm. Oh wait, this doesn't tell us the year, does it? My bad. But no. I'm fairly sure the 5th storm. The 5th storm was probably the first time we got sent back to like 1912, 1913, right? And that I'm guessing that's also the era Marcus is from. Because you know, when we were in chapter 6, Marcus was revisiting her era, and I'm fairly sure that was after the 5th storm. So this should be the storm where Marcus was originally from. Also, why did I click onto reflections? That's not it.
I admit.
I'm clicking way too many buttons. But yeah, this is where we get it. Hopefully I can farm enough of these tokens to get the Robuska's thingy. Okay. Top secret mission. What's not written in the field mission manual is a real norm. Okay. The Danube Dawn. Security level. Top secret. Intelligence summary. Key report 1. Multiple investigation records indicate that during the past 3 operation cycles, exact states and encrypted attachment, abnormal arcanum energy traces were consistently detected inside the Danube Dawn, the international train running between Istanbul and Vienna. These energy patterns closely match the activity signature of a known beyond entity, the vampire. See encrypted attachment for detailed characteristics. But this is interesting though, because Semmelweis always seems to be drawn to Vienna, and I don't know why. And she's always just seen operating in Vienna, which is pretty funny. Key report 2. Meanwhile, a series of unexplained deaths and disappearances have occurred along the train's route. Preliminary examinations show that the victims suffered blunt force trauma and displayed tissue mutations of unidentified form, differing from the pattern known of known vampire infected. Oh. The upper division suspects direct contact with a new strain of vampire. Threat level has been classed as severe. All evidence suggests that presence of an anomalous vampire aboard the Danube Dawn, either active on a periodic cycle, or as a vampire infected with atypical traits. Squad members are to prioritize personal safety during the operation. Mission objectives. Based on prior performance, Level 4 Investigator Semmelweis is hereby assigned to the Danube Dawn investigation team. Objectives include board the Danube Dawn, confirm the authenticity and number of vampire entities, observe their activity pattern, and assess passenger threat level. Investigate whether vampire activity correlates with newly observed vampire-infected incidents along the train's route. Record any newly discovered strains, their traits, and behavioral patterns. Collect direct evidence of collaboration between Manus Syndicate and the vampire. Investigator Semmelweis is to rendezvous with 4 members of the Eastros Operation Squad 77 after the Danube Dawn docks at Platform 3, Station G, 6:20 p.m. local time, November 30th of 1912. They will supply all mission-critical resources and equipment. St. Pavlo Foundation, November 2, 1912. Okay. Very detailed description of the mission. Let's press on to part 2. Cat gut. Okay, I don't know what a cat gut is, to be honest. Sounds like a really cool word though. Yeah. This is Semmelweis' first field mission. That's hype. I do wonder if this vampire we're looking for is Valentina or just someone else completely. Might be someone else completely. Because I think the first time Semmelweis met Valentina might have been when she was infected with the Beyond disease. The full weight of the earlier travesty finally hits the crowd as shrieks and shouts of horror divert the attention of even the most desperate. With one exception, a small and slight figure that darts between the gawking crowd.
Phew, they don't follow me. Alright, guess I'll just board here.
What's that stick that she's holding? This thing. I don't know. She's got a very cool outfit though. And this little pouch is cute. But yeah, what is this stick? What could this stick possibly be used for? She exhales, though her hands tremble on her knees. You're alright there, Robuska? The adrenaline fades, and rising against it comes the ache of overlong hunger. Her head feels like a weightless balloon. Well, that's terrible.
A little longer yet, Robuska. There'll be food for days on the train.
I sure hope so.
All you have to do now is get on.
Yep, hopefully the train stewardess will accept this blood-covered ticket. She presses her belly, slowly straightening. She slips her hands into her pockets, blending into the line, and glances at the flustered young stewardess. Hello. Everyone really wants to get on this train. At the train door, the stewardess spreads her arm, pleading with the agitated crowd.
Please, wait a moment while our attendant confirms your identity.
I've waited quite enough. Thank you very much. Let me aboard this instant.
Oh, arrogant passenger, you don't have your ticket anymore.
You saw the chaos those peasants raised. A living nightmare, I tell you. And I certainly don't wish to experience it again.
I understand your concern, Madame Sonia, but we must follow the train's regulations. Now, if you just wait a moment longer...
No one wants to wait. Her face burns red as she stands helpless between passengers and carriage.
Have you lost your other eye, too?
Oh my god, Sonia, that's so mean.
My ticket was snatched by that belligerent fellow who tumbled onto the tracks. Everyone can attest to the fact.
That is true. That did happen.
Now I beg you to skip all this unnecessary rubbish, else I will be forced to write to the Railway Administration. I'm sure they'll be very much interested to hear about this little incident.
Damn.
Please, madam, if you just wait for another moment, I'll go and ask my superior.
Despite their difference in size and in station, the little stewardess is able to hold back the agitated woman with a single hand. Oh. Is she like secretly, like really strong?
What a crass little girl you are.
I'm
Oh, hello. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Who are you? From within comes a woman's voice, deep and grave in its authority. So, is the stewardess called Daima?
I'll take care of this.
Okay. The uniformed woman with a patchwork face approaches the door, a long shadow stretching out from behind her. Yeah, okay, this looks like, I think, the second character releasing this patch.
Who's that?
For real, good question, Rubuska. On instinct, the girl takes a few cautious steps back, avoiding the frightening visage of this new figure.
Oh, don't waste our time. I don't care who explains what. Who are you?
Wait, why are we so shocked by the lady in the back? I don't get it.
The solution to your problem.
Stitches, scars. Oh, you're that conductress everyone has been talking about.
Why is everyone talking about this conductress in particular?
As I explained, my ticket has been...
No ticket, no boarding. Her shrill tone softens, now touched with nervousness. Oh, so this lady's a bit scary to her, it seems, to
I've
Sonya.
been made aware of this situation.
Hello,
These
Corvus.
tickets are made with an arcane process.
Oh, interesting. Wait, so maybe, Rabuska might not be able to use the ticket. I wonder if maybe the tickets can be like, they can be like, they can be detected and checked with an arcane skill, and that would mean that, well, Rabuska is going to be in that tough spot if they can locate the ticket and realize that Rabuska has it.
No one will use your ticket without your consent.
Oh,
Attempts at ticket theft are a familiar thing.
okay, Corvus. Expressionless, the woman glances into the most unremarkable corner.
But we have never lost a single ticket.
Oh, damn. Well, Rabuska, you're gonna be in a tough spot real soon. The girl's instinct for danger has never failed her. She turns at once, ready to move. Oh.
Ow!
We already got struck down. No. Her right foot feels weighed down, and she is all at once pulled to the ground. Okay, well, that's terrible for her. Sorry, Rabuska. A faint stinging buzz of electricity flows beneath the girl's feet as if holding her there.
That stings. This her arcane skill?
Seems like it. A thought flashes through her mind. Oh. Oh wait, yeah, that's like the silhouette of the person in Rabuska in the story that was told at the beginning. One step, two, the footsteps grow closer.
The arcane processing on the ticket will lead us to its location. It's close.
Yep, this is exactly what I feared, and it's happening right before me.
Okay, stay calm, Rabuska. Nothing to panic over.
Yeah.
Do what you always do. It's worked so far.
What do you always do, Rabuska? Scream for help. She inhales sharply, lips curling into what she hopes is her sweetest, most flattering smile, then turns her head.
Good evening.
Oh, what are we doing, Rabuska? I don't know if this act will work first. Maybe we can play it. Maybe we can play it off. You know, like, I just found this bloody ticket on the ground, fine lady. Oh.
Good evening, miss.
Hello, fine lady. Haha. She looks really cool, though. Corvus looks really cool. This is not what I expected her to look like. Wait, she's got red eyes. Yeah, she's got red eyes. What if she's the vampire? Wait, this is not... Oh. I don't know. Could she be the vampire? Wait. No, I'm not... This is not what I expected. I did not... Because now it seems very possible that Corvus is the vampire on the train. And that would make sense. Because, you know, she's a conductress, so she would have great access to the passengers on the train. What is this thing, though, that she's got here? I don't know. But man, Corvus has a really cool design. No, but I want to save my poles. I don't know, man. I might have to end up pulling Corvus, because Corvus looks really cool as well.
I'm not feeling so good.
Please surrender the ticket. It's in your left trouser pocket.
How do you know it's in her left trouser pocket? Damn, her arcane skill's so OP.
How do you... I mean... What ticket?
Hehe. What ticket? What ticket are you talking about, fine lady?
A ticket for the Danube Dome. Bilet za Blau. Train ticket. Understand?
Damn, she even spoke to us in Russian. What's Vlak? Is Vlak train? Cause I don't know. I know Bilia is ticket. I guess Vlak is train. I've never heard train being referred to as Vlak though, so that's my bad. Sorry, let me just search this out real quick. It most certainly means... Bro, what? It's plugged it in the translator and it doesn't tell me what it means. That's so dumb. Why is it not telling me?
Miss.
This is a scary situation. Her tone falls like a sledgehammer, pinning her into place. Yeah. Sorry, I just brought up the translator, and train is paezd. So I don't know what Vlak means. I guess it's some sort of... Maybe the Danube Dawn is translated to Vlak? Sorry, I'm just getting confused by nothing.
Alright. I didn't steal it. I just saw it floating in the air. You know, finders, keepers and all.
That I don't know. I don't think that's helping us. Oh well, her body lifts as her collar cinches tight around her chest. The conductress hoists her up with a disturbing ease. Well, GG. Our ticket's gonna be extracted from our left pocket now.
Huh?
She stares in disbelief at her swaying shoes, her emotions struggling to catch up.
Take the ticket. It's in...
Left trouser pocket. I know.
Amazing. The stewardess approaches with a cheerful smile, reaching a hand toward her waist.
Hey! Put me down!
Well, GG. You tried your best, Robuska, but now we've got no ticket, so that sucks.
Get your hands off me!
That mouth has a habit of running off. Should I sew it up for you?
Oh, hell nah. That's scary. Also, Corvus's, avatar looks so different from that scene we saw earlier. Faint runes shimmer at the tips of the conductress's fingers. The girl wisely clamps her mouth shut.
Coins, a red bottle, a few strips of cloth, and a flute. There certainly is an awful lot in here. Is this some kind of magic pocket?
Oh, that could be cool. A flute. Is that what she's holding? That like long stick thing. The stewardess searches the instructed pocket. As she does, she leans in close to whisper in the girl's ear.
Don't worry. The conductress won't hurt you. We just want to retrieve the ticket.
That's great. That's lovely.
Found it. Madame Sonia, Please take a look. Is this your ticket?
She gestures to the carriage. A frantic passenger hurries forward and takes a blood-stained ticket.
Oh, yes! This is it. Oh, thank goodness you found it.
The woman cradles it in her palms like a prayer. Well, unlucky. The girl falls limp like a rag caught in the wind. A few coins, a bottle, some strips of cloth, and a flute. All the possessions to her name. Damn, we are so poor. That's unfortunate. Maybe we can bring her into the foundation, you know? I don't know. Does Rabuska have arcane skills? I would assume so. Her luck has run thin. Not that she had much to begin with.
I'm just hungry. So hungry. I never meant to hurt anyone. Rich people always find a way to get onto these trains. I just thought that maybe I could get on to have a meal.
She swallows her last protest.
You've got your ticket back. So how about letting me down? I'll see myself off.
That's so sad.
There you are. What sort of trouble have you gotten up to this time?
Semmelweis, a familiar if unexpected savior, emerges from a crowd. The dark-haired, dark-eyed investigator strides forward, paying only a passing, if meaningful glance to the dangling girl.
Good evening, conductress. Would you mind letting her down? This is my assistant.
Okay, we are making things up, no?
May I ask what sort of inconvenience she's caused?
She sets the wayward hat back onto the girl's head. The girl freezes and immediately understands, eyes wide beneath the brim, cheeks flushing red.
That's right! I'm Rabuska, her assistant. What took you so long, boss?
This is cute. But yeah, I guess this would mean the lady Rabuska was speaking to in the beginning was in fact Semmelweis. But her voice really threw me off though. Like the first 3 words sounded so much like Semmelweis, and then the rest just didn't sound like Semmelweis to me, at least. Am I delusional? I swear I'm not.
Anywhere. What with all the snow?
But yeah, no, I promise, dude. I promise. All of Semmelweis' lines ever since we saw her, like going through like her mission and everything, like those sounded just like as I expected for Semmelweis' voice, but not when it was a question mark in the beginning where Rabuska was, where we were telling vampire stories with each other, you know. Corvus lowers her to her feet, studying the 2 odd figures, so unlike in accent, dress, and bearing.
Assistant.
Yep, that's right, Corvus. Oh wow, she looks really different actually in this model. Wait, this looks suspicious. This looks so suspicious. What? Wait. Wait. Why aren't her eyes red? I just realized this, but her eyes aren't red anymore. Now I don't know if Corvus is a vampire, but they were most certainly red in that little scene we saw earlier. Interesting.
Yeah, we're on a very, very important mission. But we got separated.
Yep, that's what happened. Why can't I click? Is it a new day or something? Oh, it is a new day. Okay, well, my apologies. Alright, yeah, I've reconnected. We're back.
We've wasted enough time. Let's go. And don't forget your ticket this time.
Okay. I don't know though. Would Semmelweis have an extra ticket? How are we gonna get Rabuska onto the train though? A brand new ticket is pressed into Rabuska's hand. Once meant for one of the presently missing members of Squad 77, it now belongs to her. Oh yes, yeah, right. Because that member had 0 punctuality, so I guess now it's Rabuska's. How splendid.
If you cause trouble like that again, I won't hesitate to punish you, in line with the proper regulations.
Sure. Thank you.
Yeah, just like that, we have adopted Robuska. Let's go, Samwise. She nods rapidly, clutching it tight, casting the investigator a conflicted glance.
I see. In that case, on behalf of the crew of the Danube Dawn, I wish you a pleasant journey.
Thank you. She dips her head, businesslike. Yep. I'm glad we can all just move past what happened. Yep.
We're running late now, and the snow is getting heavier.
Uh-huh.
Come aboard. If there are any other matters to discuss, let us do so in the warmth of the train.
Spectacular. Good stuff. Thank you, Corvus. Bang! Surely we're in the train now. Let's go. It has to be so packed. Okay. Oh, wait, this looks so fancy. Passengers file aboard, excitement in their eyes. Damn, this looks really nice. This looks really nice.
How splendid. This train is more luxurious than I ever imagined.
For real. More than I ever imagined as well.
Well, she was a luxury express once upon a time.
Really?
I heard that during the Golden Age, each journey she took was like a social event in itself. Filled up to the brim with nobles and celebrities.
Amazing. We saw that guy earlier. The investigator scans the crowd, but it seems her reinforcements are nowhere to be found. Bro, is she really gonna have to do this mission solo? Or I guess with Robuska's help, a little bit. The communicator remains silent, no reply.
It appears I'll have to finish this mission myself.
That's unfortunate.
It's not all bad. At least I'll have a little bonus waiting for me when I get back to the Foundation.
She offers a soft sigh before turning her sharp glance back to her first catch of the evening, mid-slink in the second escape attempt.
You're going the wrong direction, Miss Robuska. Our seats are this way.
Of course they are.
The girl scratches her head, feigning awkwardness, but her eyes shoot to the investigator's hand, now firmly grasping her arm. Yeah, don't try to escape, okay, Robuska?
Thank you so much, ma'am. I never would have gotten on board if it weren't for you. I really don't have anything to repay you with, though. Tell you what, when we get to Budapest, if you still remember me...
Not so fast, Miss Robuska. I have some questions for you.
The carriage goes utterly silent despite the commotion of boarding. Why? She follows the other's eyes, now locked on the conductress and stewardess, standing together at the end of the carriage. Yeah, I guess that's why. Corvus has a commanding presence, I guess.
Welcome aboard the Danube Dawn, operated by Vienna Pannonian Railways. I am Corvus, your conductress, and this is Ima, your chief stewardess.
Amazing. Nice to meet you guys.
The Danube Dawn travels from Istanbul to Vienna, a journey of a little more than 800 miles, with stops in Nika and Budapest.
Okay. Corvus says Budapest, and the maniacal man said Budapest. So I guess anyone just says it how they want.
Due to an unfortunate incident at the station, our departure will be delayed until after dinner while we cooperate with the local government's investigation.
I see. Hey, at least we get dinner.
As an apology, we have prepared a substantial meal for every passenger.
Let's go. We love food.
Free food.
Let's go, Robuska. We used to pray for times like these. Her eyes flash bright, her stomach quivers with anticipation. She steadies her trembling fingers and masks her weakness with a smile.
I see you have a particular interest in food.
The investigator smiles at her.
You're welcome to my meal if you'd like.
Damn.
But in return, you need to sit here and stay out of trouble. Do we have an agreement?
Well, I mean, it is tempting, but...
The girl blinks.
Why are you doing all this? I'm just an ordinary girl. Why do all this for me?
I'm not keeping you, if that's what you're thinking. You're free to go anytime.
She leans closer and lowers her voice with intent.
That is, if you really are a normal girl, as you claim.
Ooh.
That conductress is sharp. If she figures out you're not my assistant, it may be difficult to convince her not to throw you out.
Ooh.
And to top it off...
Around them, the rich, the powerful, officers and writers each settle into their seats. Lively chatter filling the carriage with anticipation.
I don't think this train is anywhere near as safe as it first appears.
There is a potential vampire lurking out here. Or two, if Rabuska is actually a vampire as well. Or maybe three, you know, there could be... Maybe Rabuska could be a vampire, Corvus could be a vampire, and then there's a third vampire, you know? That could be crazy. Legend's Tale, an untold or perhaps all too familiar story from the past. Alright. The Danube Dawn was once the Versailles Palace on rails. Gliding along the banks of the Danube River, from Istanbul to Vienna, silverware clinked a harmonious tune. Vase violets glistened with dew, and even the stokers carried themselves with the poise of Habsburg courtiers. At least, this is what they believed. But the glory days didn't last. Once the roars of cannons had grown louder than the whistle, it was abandoned, forgotten in a warehouse. Later, Vienna Pannonian Railways pulled the train from the warehouse and refurbished it, stripping away the last threads of velvet and cramming in seats hard enough to turn your back straight. The silver tableware disappeared, French cuisine vanished from the menu, and flavorless beef stew took its place. The train now resembles an aging gentleman in an ill-fitting tuxedo, clinging to the last threads of his dignity. And then, there was a missing conductor, Mr. Herman. With a pale face, hollow eyes, and a drooping mouth, his very presence reeked of morbid neuroticism. His dress, however, was pristine in every aspect, from his uniform to his pocket watch chain aligned perfectly with his buttons, to the gloves which never left his hands, not even while eating. Okay, he's got some interesting hands. None ever saw him sleep. Like a ghost, by midnight he would wander the train, inspecting every carriage. The Danube Dawn was his home. He knew every passenger's quirks, every worn cushion, every stain on the windows, or so the passengers claimed, that is, those who remembered him. One night 3 years ago, while passing through a fog-drenched stop near Budapest, the conductor vanished, swallowed by the mist, gone without a trace. Yet stories still circulates among the passengers. The vampire on the train took him. His body was hidden in one of the cars, and his eyeballs embalmed and nailed to the ceilings of cars 1 and 10, so that even in death he may keep watch over his beloved train. Bruh, what? Forevermore, Utu editor Verity. Interesting. Let's press on to part 3. Bon appetit. Let's have some food. Let's have some food. We love food. Amazing. Dinner arrives and the tension eases. They hunch over their trays to eat, drink, and chatter, laughter rising and falling. Of course, there are a few incidents. Not again.
You call this beef stew?
What a luxurious meal with a very luxurious bowl that doesn't have dents in them.
I truly am sorry, madam. I'm afraid the war has limited our ability to procure supplies up to our usual standards. It may taste slightly different from our usual fare.
Slightly different.
Slightly different. This is a boiled cowhide in a thin gruel.
She slams her knife and fork down in anger.
It's always for this and for that with you people. Excuses piled on excuses. I paid my fare, the same as usual. I deserve the service I've come to expect.
Wouldn't you say that's a touch harsh, Mum? There's people out there getting showed the kingdom come, begging for any scraps they can get.
That is true.
Huh. Is this what you Brits do? Stick your noses into a lady's business and levy pointless accusations? Don't you have something better to do with your miserable little life?
Damn.
Perhaps you ought to try feeling the sun on your skin, or, I don't know, cooking a meal that doesn't wet socks.
Whoa. Damn.
Oh, that's rich. You.
Okay, this guy just suddenly got a name. He's called Arbuthnot. Yep, that is a name. For sure. The gentleman flushes red and rises. A stifled giggle sounds behind him. A woman sits behind them, scribbling purposefully as they speak.
What are you doing, Mum?
Writing.
Just recording what I see.
No, I'm not delusional. Okay. Oh my god. No, I'm actually getting tricked, dude. I'm actually getting tricked. So I thought it was weird, because, you know, the person we met at the beginning was like a writer, and obviously that didn't really match Semmelweis, and the voice didn't really match. And I was working under the assumption that, you know, Semmelweis recognized Rubuska, like from the very beginning when we were telling stories. But no, it was this woman who was out here telling stories with Rubuska. So I guess Semmelweis was just so goated that she would just you know, help Rubuska get on the train, just like that. Even though she only saw Rubuska like for a little bit. But yeah, no, this is 100% the woman that was in the beginning now. Bro, I'm actually getting confused so hard. The editor closes her notebook with grace. Wait, you're an editor? Wait, could you be Verity? Like the Utu editor that we just read about?
Train clash. Beef stew sparks national conflict. Lady accuses British gent of abominable cooking. Or, perhaps, battle at the dinner table. One woman's rage over beef stew. Don't let me stop you. This is all excellent material.
Journalists.
That I am.
Yes, you are
Verity.
Verity.
I'm primarily an editor. But I write reports whenever a good one comes along. Call me Verity.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, Verity wrote that little thing from earlier.
If you have any interesting material, especially about Arcanists, please contact me. I will pay accordingly.
Damn, okay. The pair falter, unable to reply, and return to their dinner. The quarrel, now soothed, leaves the stewardess effusively grateful.
Thank you ever so much, madam.
Don't you worry, poor thing.
I wonder if we'll see more of Verity in the future. The editor props her head in one hand, turning to watch a passenger feasting in the corner. Rubuska?
At least someone's enjoying the meal.
Yeah.
I haven't had food like this in forever.
That's great. Enjoy the meal. The sight of food, real food, melts away the girl's anxieties. The speed and ferocity with which she eats is startling, yet investigator spies a curious inconsistency. Good table manners.
Thank you, ma'am.
It's Semmelweis.
Indeed, it is
Has anyone
Semmelweis.
ever told you that your eye color is very unique?
Yeah, red eyes. Corvus had red eyes for a brief scene, and then her eyes were no longer red.
Yeah? Thanks.
Rubuska lifts her head, eyes shadowed by her brim. Unusual eyes.
You were saying that this train isn't as safe as it looks. Why do you say that, exactly?
Because there's a vampire on here. She presses her hat lower.
People rarely match their deeds to their words. They may say one thing, but I found their true motives to often be much darker. Anyone could be a danger. The passengers, the conductress, Or even...
Or even the stewardess, or you. Oh. Her tone is not forceful, falling short of accusation. Still, Robuska cannot help but make her case.
Miss Semmelweis, all I am is a hungry kid looking for food. Look at me. How could I be a threat to anyone?
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, no, this does look like a flute now, because you can see like the little holes on the side now.
You did take that woman's train ticket, yes?
Oh. Her voice is gentle, but her words piercing.
Well, yeah, I took it.
I mean, it was kind of just lying on the ground there, to be honest.
I hadn't eaten anything for 4 days.
4 days?
I needed to do something to survive.
Damn.
I didn't mean to do her any harm. I figured maybe they'd let her on anyway. And then we'd both get on and there would be no trouble.
The girl flushes red. Semmelweis holds her stare, as though already knowing the truth and waiting for a confession. At last she allows a smile to slip from her face.
No one can blame you for trying to survive in these conditions. At the very least, you weren't the cause of any harm. But there is one thing I'm curious about. How did you reach that ticket earlier? It was your arcane skill, wasn't it?
Oh, the shadow. Her silence is the answer. Realizing her slip, she stiffly changes the subject.
People rarely match their deeds to their words. Then what about you? What are you doing here?
We're here for a mission.
I'm here to investigate this duplicity.
She sidesteps the question, producing a folder from her briefcase.
But our arrangement was for you to answer the questions.
Ooh. She draws out a white slip of paper. What is that?
Have you seen this pattern before?
What is this pattern?
Yeah. I've seen it. Maybe in a market? Or on a wall somewhere.
Okay.
I might be able to search my memory more carefully.
Oh my god.
That is, if you let me go later.
No way we're bargaining about our memory. The girl eyes the symbol again as if thinking hard, but the facade drops. There's no way you know anything about this symbol, Robuska. You're just making things up.
You're quite clever. Unfortunately, your acting skills could use a little work, which means I already have my answer. You're not one of them.
She frowns bluntly.
One last question. How familiar are you with vampiric legends?
Oh, well, we were just talking about a story about vampires. Exactly about the Danube Dawn.
It's often said that their eyes have a peculiar quality. Just like
you. She meets the girl's crimson eyes, catching a flicker of panic.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
We're lying. We are lying.
Excuse me, madam. A moment of your time.
Hello, Corvus. What is it? A voice cuts the tension. At the far end of the carriage, the conductress raises a hand, beckoning the investigator. What are we talking about?
Stay put. I'll be back soon. Do exactly as a good little assistant would do. Understood? Vampires aren't the only dangerous things that may lurk on this train.
Damn.
Sure thing, boss.
After warning her assistant, the investigator rises and makes her way toward the conductress. Hello, Corvus. Please don't kill us. We are a good Foundation investigator. Oh wow, this room's so fancy. It's got a bookshelf even.
That girl is not your assistant.
What gave it away?
Save your explanation. I doubt you've known each other for more than half an hour.
Damn. Oh whoa. Her scar just like glowed. The conductress leans against the wall in what must be, for her, a supremely exaggerated gesture.
I wouldn't have expected you to probe into matters of passenger privacy. I believe we should abide by certain basic humanitarian principles, even during wartime.
Damn.
Wouldn't you agree, Conductress?
Well, I mean, luckily, you know, the ticket works when we consent to giving it to someone else. So, I mean, oh wait, although it has to be the owner of the ticket, right? So technically, the squad member owns that ticket. No, technically, although I don't know, maybe like the Arcane Guild would let some of us make the consented decision to pass on the ticket for that member.
If you were an ordinary passenger, as you claim, I wouldn't have probed. But you are from that foundation, correct?
That is correct. Her gaze falls on the badge at the investigator's chest.
That badge with the black and white print. Wherever the foundation shows up, trouble follows.
Okay, and Corvus doesn't want trouble in her train.
No need to be nervous, ma'am. I'm just on my way to Vienna for a little holiday.
Blatant lying.
An express train bound to pass through a war zone. You must take your vacations very seriously.
Unlucky. Nice try, some of us. We all suck at lying, it seems. The investigator sighs and pulls out her Foundation ID. Here you go.
Pavlov Foundation. I'm sure you'll find my identification is in order.
St. Pavlov Foundation. Investigator Semmelweis.
Yep, that is me. The conductress returns the card without a change in tone.
I see. Is there anything that I might do for you, investigator?
We've received intelligence that there may be a dangerous vampire on this train. I could use your help in the investigation.
The music just cut off, dude. Why'd they do that? That's scary. She cuts straight to the point, stating her mission boldly and without restraint.
A vampire.
That's right, Corvus. A vampire. A grim shadow passes over the conductress's face.
You're chasing fairy stories. If you ask around, all you'll get is 100 different stories. None of them real.
Well,
I can't help you chase a myth.
okay. Oh, that's great. I mean, we can still do it ourselves. The investigation. She returns to the sofa, picking up a pair of knitting needles. Oh, she knits?
Please have a seat.
Oh, that's really cool. That's cool.
I hope my handicraft doesn't bother you.
What are you working on?
A scarf for Aina.
Wait, that's so wholesome. Wait, that's so cute. I didn't quite expect this, but hey, that's awesome. Semmelweis steadies herself, forcing her eyes away from the flickering needles.
I've been tasked with verifying the authenticity of this intelligence. However, your attitude...
A thought flashes through her mind.
You mentioned that you've seen this badge and pattern before. Was it someone you met recently?
I have worked on the Danube Dawn for many years, investigator. I have seen everything, except a vampire.
Damn. The conductress lifts her eyes from the tight stitches to meet hers.
I see. Then let's presume you're telling the truth. It's understandable it would be difficult to imagine something you've never seen.
The investigator leans forward.
According to our intel, vampires are extremely dangerous creatures. Once bitten, death is a near certainty, regardless of whether the victim is human or arcanist.
Okay.
Those few who survive become what is known as infected.
Yeah.
They're like a bomb with a broken fuse. No predicting when they'll go off. Therein lies our problem, Conductress. We believe one such vampire is hiding somewhere on this train. There's no need to exaggerate the threat this may pose to your passengers. You aren't going to turn a blind eye now, are you?
Hello, who is that?
Conductress,
Hello,
the station
Ima.
staff said they want to confirm something in person with... Huh?
Hello, Ima. We're just chilling with your boss. Is it okay? The two women sit facing one another, their expressions cold and serious.
Oh, am I interrupting something important? My apologies. I'll just...
It's all good,
Wait.
Ima.
I'll go with you.
Okay. Cool. The conductor sets a scarf on the sofa's edge.
Excuse me for a moment, investigator. It's an administrative process for the passenger who fell on the tracks.
Right, okay. Administrative process. She stresses the words.
Let's go. Best not to keep them waiting.
Okay. She leaves through the open door, her stewardess trailing behind like a lost duckling. How are we looking? Semmelweis watches the guards on the platform, studying the movement of their lips. No way, can Semmelweis lip read?
Our supervisors need an answer. The train can't depart unless...
Unless?
Are they trying to blackmail her? I suppose it isn't unheard of in times of war. A long stop could prove helpful to my investigation.
That is true. Unexpectedly, the conductress does not resist the guard's demands. Instead, she produces a badge. Oh.
So, you're one of us.
What do you mean? One of what? What kind of, like, shady organization are we? The standoff ends. A faint smile creeps over Corvus's face. Oh, not a faint smile that creeps over her face.
Could the railway be working with the army? No, then this conversation wouldn't be happening. Is she handing him a badge?
Then, as if sensing her eyes, the conductress suddenly turns to the window. We're not looking. Her smile collapses in an instant.
Perceptive, aren't you?
For real, how did she even know? She leans back, watching as the conductress and stewardess disappear from view. Well, that is very shady, Corvus. What are you up to? Maybe she could be the vampire after all. On the steps of the train, the conductress halts and waves her hand briskly.
Alert the station to begin sanding the tracks. We're departing soon.
Amazing. Is this to be continued? Okay. Very cool. Nice. Yeah, Corvus is acting a bit suspicious, you know? Don't know what she was doing with those guards, you know? Like, what badge did she produce? Whose nightmare? They are not only sealed in archives. Okay? The Beyond Vampire. The vampire is an extremely rare beyond being, bearing a strong resemblance to humans, yet with several defining traits. Its skin is noticeably pale, its iris is typically crimson, varying in depth with its tolerance for blood intake. Anatomical studies confirm that blood functions as one of its key energy sources. Vampires exhibit a compulsive craving for blood, particularly that of highly active animals. Blood first. Vampires' obsession with blood often triggers bouts of extreme aggression and heightened tracking ability, showing acute sensitivity to the scent of blood. However, certain reports suggest blood is not only their sole means of sustenance. A rare few can resist blood first altogether or survive on alternate food sources without dependence on blood. That's kind of what Semmelweis did, you know? So that's nice. Photophobia. Vampires exhibit a marked physiological aversion to sunlight. Prolonged exposure to strong daylight causes irreversible tissue damage. These entities cast no visible shadows or reflections, whether upon water, glass, mirrors, or polished metal surfaces. Vulnerabilities. Ordinary physical attacks are largely ineffective. Only bullets forged from metals refined through specific alchemical techniques, most notably pure silver, can inflict permanent injury upon them. Vampire infected. When a vampire bites or exchanges bodily fluids with an individual possessing innate arcanum affinity, there's a high probability of conversion. The infected undergoes hours of violent physiological and psychological mutation with a 93% mortality rate. Damn, and over 96% incidence of mental instability among survivors. Well, that's terrible. Those who endure the process ultimately become the infected, gradually gaining the creature's biological traits and mastering its arcane skills. Intelligence suggests Manus Vindicta is conducting ongoing experiments to convert ordinary humans directly into vampires. The success rate and stability of such transformations remain unknown. Disclaimer. Both vampires and their infected derivatives are officially classified by the Foundation as the Beyond, distinct from both humans and arcanists. Okay. Cool. Let's press on. The Midnight Piercer! Okay. The Midnight Piercer. That's really close to the Night Piercer, who was in 2.5. Interesting. Who's the Midnight Piercer? Is it Corvus? Because she's got like needles. Alright. With a sharp whistle, the train surges forward, chugging with growing speed into the black expanse. Cool. Off we go. Oh, that's cool. The background's moving a bit.
The train is finally moving.
Indeed. Hearts long held in suspense settle, lulled by the rhythmic sway of the train.
Now, what to do when I get to Budapest? First, eat a lot of kapama.
I don't know what kapama is.
No, wait. First things first, find a job, then kapama. Find a job so I can eat kapama so I can work harder.
That's a nice cycle there. The girl draws her cavil flute, fingers brushing the tiny cracks.
Mama, will the kapama in Budapest taste as good as yours?
She looks out at the rolling mountains in the distance, seeing a lone figure running along their spine. What? Who's running out there? The figure dashes through a graveyard over cold fields beneath a sagging sky. Who the hell's running out here? Her silent film is suddenly pierced with sound, a scream that only she can hear. What? What's happening out here? That's a bit scary.
Whatever happens, I'll do my best to stay alive. I promise, Mama.
Okay. Was that like a vision? The girl sniffles, putting the flute away before taking a quick look around the carriage.
Miss Semmelweis won't be back for a while, right?
What are you trying to do, Rabuska?
I'm here to investigate this duplicity. One last question. How familiar are you with vampiric legends?
Maybe we can ask Verity, perhaps, about vampires as well.
Are the only dangerous things that may lurk on this train.
She did pay for my beef stew and lark cake, but she seems really obsessed with vampires.
Which is kind of funny, considering, you know, the events of A Series of Dusk.
No, the sooner I leave, the better.
Okay. She jumps from her seat, hesitates, then drops 2 coins on the table.
Forgive me, Miss Semmelweis. I'll repay you. Someday. Cross my heart.
We're gonna meet again so soon, Rabuska, probably. It'll be so funny. Resolute, she turns back, searching for another refuge. Damn. Off she goes. Hello? Where have we gone? Oh, did we bump into someone? Hello, Annabelle. We saw you earlier as well. When Semmelweis was scanning.
Lost. I can't find my friends.
Well, that's terrible, Annabelle.
I'm sure you'll find them sooner or later. It's not like they were thrown off the train or something. So, just keep on searching. Go on. You can do it.
What is this? What is this motivational speech, man? The girl hurries to leave, but her hem is caught. Who is it now?
Help me.
Oh, it's still Annabelle.
I don't know where I am.
Well, you're in one of the carriages. If you keep going in one direction, I'm sure you'll find them eventually. If not, just go back the other way. Her sobbing echoes so loudly that people 3 carriages away prick their ears. At last she plays her trump card, removing her hat to reveal her fangs and crimson eyes. This is a trump card.
Stop crying. I'm a vampire. If you don't stop, I'll bite you.
What are we looking at? Oh my god, what is this expression? Oh my god, what are we doing, Rabuska? She looks so goofy. What are we doing, Rabuska? This is so funny. What is this? This is so cute. What the hell? She actually stopped crying.
Really?
Why is she asking really? Oh, maybe she's excited that Rabuska's a vampire. No fear, no disgust, only curiosity, innocent wonder.
Aren't you afraid of me? I'm a red-eyed vampire. See?
She did it again. She leans closer, pulling down her eyelids.
Wow! Your eyes are so pretty. Like rubies.
Bro, this is so funny. Annabelle is unfazed.
Never heard that one before.
She flushes red, caught off guard by the compliment.
Rubies, or maybe the red roses of Damascus.
Damn.
Roses? Sure they are. Roses that never wither. Tell me more. More of these good things about vampires.
Good things about vampires. She's getting so distracted. The girl circles her while jumping up and down like an excited puppy.
But Miss Dorothy doesn't let us read vampire stories. She says they're, made up believe. I don't care though. I think they're amazing. Don't you?
Yeah, they are so amazing.
I read them myself. The pure-blooded vampires are the strongest, and they live in big, big castles. You must live in one too.
Yep,
right?
we totally live in a big castle.
Sure I do. Now that you mention it, maybe I can tell you all about my glorious ancestors.
What were we saying, Rabuska? Rabuska coughs lightly, claps her hands, and recounts her proud history.
Long, a lot of longs ago, back in the earliest times.
Okay.
A most amazing ancestor of mine gave some invaders a good beating.
Okay. His triumphant music.
Right. He was the famous impaler known as Dracula. Arnold the Fifth.
What is his story? Arnold the Fifth. Okay, Arnold the Fifth.
Dracula!
Oh, what are we doing?
My grandfather Arnold lived for 155 years. Then he took a wooden stake to the heart and bled to death.
That's terrible.
Then, how old are you? Name's Rabuska. I'm 14 years old.
Okay, Rabuska.
I'm 214 years old.
214 years old. She quickly corrects herself.
Yep, I've already lived 200 plus 2 times 7 years.
Okay, that's an interesting way to say 214.
But I'm still young for a vampire of my lineage.
If you say so, but Arnold V died at 155, so... The young girl speaks with fervor, reciting the stories from memory. Damn, Arnold V sure looks cool. Stories that rise up from the endless snowy winters. Silence, a blazing hearth. Her head's on her mother's lap, eyes drifting shut. Fangs soaked with blood, moonlit nights, and dark castles. She begged her mother to tell those wondrous tales again and again. No? Until her voice grew faint. Oh dear. What's happening here? And the little girl drifted into blissful sleep. Oh right, I see. I thought something sinister had happened, bro. I was a bit scared. Imagine if she put herself to sleep with those stories.
Vampire?
Oh, hello kids. Hello fellow kids. Children gather as if drawn by unseen magic. Are these her friends? Yep. Nice, we found Annabelle's friends just by yapping about vampires for a good few minutes. Lovely. The lone bird finds companions at last.
You're here. This is my new friend, Rabuska. She's a vampire.
Amazing.
Wow, a real life vampire? Wow. Oh.
Wow. Oh. Excited voices fill the air until a boy steps from the shadows, scorn written on his face.
How do you know she's a vampire, huh? You don't have any proof.
Oh.
Yeah. Does she look anything like the ones in the stories? She does! Her eyes are red, like rubies.
Yep, red like rubies, and roses of Damascus.
But when Uncle Henry was sick, his eyes went all red, and you said he was a vampire too. Remember? Miss
Oh.
Dorothy even scolded us for being rude.
Damn.
Don't listen to him. You're a real vampire, right, Rabuska?
Yep.
Of course I am.
Okay, we are totally a vampire who is 214 years old. She flustered, now determined to defend the honor of her kind.
You want proof? Then here it is. I'll show you what a real vampire looks like.
Please don't hit the pose. Please hit the pose. Please hit the pose, actually. It'll be so funny. Rawr. What's she doing? She makes a performance of strolling under the light. Oh, she's gonna be like, ah, it burns, ah.
Take a look. Can you find my shadow?
Oh. Wait. Oh, wait. Wait, how is she doing this? Maybe she is a vampire after all.
Shadow. Wait, you don't have a shadow.
Wait, that's crazy. Surely she can't fake that. Shadow accompanies every child, an identical twin matching the movement of their hands in the darkness. But Rabuska stands alone, as if the light itself goes straight through her. As though she was never bound to its law, never part of the world it illuminated.
Exactly. We vampires don't have shadows.
Wait, how's she able to do this if she's not an actual vampire?
Vampire! Vampire!
The children cheer louder and louder, clapping with glee.
Whoa! She really is a bona fide vampire.
Bone and fight.
Told you so.
How did she pull that off? That's crazy. Her pride is short-lived. Another challenge soon follows.
So, you're a vampire. Then you must be brave. How about the scary conductress? Have you ever talked to her?
Yep, we have technically talked to her. That is true.
Conductress? I mean, more than just talk. She's actually one of my best friends.
We're making things up. We are making so many things up.
You think she's scary, huh? I'm telling you, she's big, but she's slow. If it weren't for me...
I sure hope she doesn't interrupt us right now. The children watch with rapt attention.
Wow, you're like a boss. Our boss. Boss.
Oh my god. No way Rabuska has underlings now. She feels almost dizzy with power.
Well, if you insist. Alright, fine. I'll be your boss.
Looks like you're having fun, best friend.
Corvus! Hi, bestie! What's going on, bestie? Hee hee, haha, hee hee. Oh dear. We're cooked. We're actually cooked, bro. A rumbling voice cuts through.
Yeah, you heard all that?
We were kind of screaming everywhere.
We heard you the moment we entered the carriage. How wonderful to see you all getting along.
Big but slow. Is that right?
Oh my god, we're actually so cooked, bro.
It's just a game.
Play as you like, but don't block the aisle.
Yep.
Sure thing, old pal. We'll, make sure we do that.
Are these your new friends, Miss Robuska?
Yes. The stewardess examines the gaggle of children surrounding Robuska.
Not just friends. They're more like, familiars.
What are we saying? Yep. Robuska sniffs, proud of her new followers.
Exactly. We're the familiars of the great Vimb.
This place is too crowded. I must have a larger castle. You hear me?
Yep. She changes the subject abruptly.
When we get there, I can tell you some more stories about that.
That? Oh, that.
Amazing.
New stories.
The noise fades and the carriage returns to calm.
How lovely it is to see Miss Robuska making so many new friends. I'm almost a little jealous.
You've never had many friends. Is that why?
Damn, that's a bit blunt. Emma sneaks a glance at her, hesitating.
It's about time we headed back. Miss Semmelweis must be waiting.
Oh yeah, she was spying on us. She was spying on them, making this shady deal, you know, or exchange with the platform guards. I don't know. They have something.
It is.
They have some sort of like organization or something set up between them with the badges and everything. I don't know how this conversation would go to. Before leaving, the stewardess casts a final word look at the mischievous passenger, remembering her shadowed smile. And those impossibly brilliant crimson eyes.
Robuska.
Robuska. To be continued, okay? Let's press on. Okay. Let's check this out. Innocence sealed away. Sweet warm dreams of yesterday forever lost. Annabelle's diary. Outside, it's as dark as if someone has spilled a whole bottle of ink. The glass window reflects me and Lil William sitting opposite each other. I bet he's not really asleep. The kerosene lamp on the table casts our shadows on the wall. I stare at them, hold my breath, and clutch my teddy bear tight. The train clatters along the rails like someone's chasing us away from Istanbul, away from Uncle's house. When Miss Dorothy was packing our clothes, her hands were shaking so much she couldn't even fasten the buttons on my shirt. Her face was pale as paper, lips pressed tight, as if the moment she opened her mouth, all the awful words trapped in her throat would come flying out like crows. She just said, "Children, hurry, come with me." Everything happened too fast. I didn't even have time to pack all my dolls. Jenny, Jack, Nina, I'm sorry I couldn't bring you with me. Where is this train taking us? Budapest, Father's home. Will there be a warm fireplace here? Sweet doughboys cake? The smell of roses? I've already forgotten what Father looks like, but he must be tall. Tall enough to protect us. Like the heroes in bedtime stories. The powerful, brave, amazing vampires who only appear at night and vanquish everything in their path. If only a vampire would really come. They drain the blood of all the bad people and protect good children who behave. So surely they'd scare away whatever's hiding in the dark. Whatever it is that makes Miss Dorothy's face goes pale. I keep praying silently again and again. I believe the great vampire will come to save us. Well, it seems like the great vampire has come to save us. So that's great. Let's press on. Part 5. 4.5 friends. Alright, let's see. What is this about? Are we going to be continuing on with Semmelweis? Yes, seems like it. The train rocks as it plows through the winter storm. The investigator lets her vision glaze over the scene beyond the window, still pondering the meaning of the conductress's badge.
She handed it over so naturally, as if she had done it countless times.
Yeah. I mean, she did say that she's been running this train for a while, right? So.
Plus, it appears she's encountered someone from the Foundation before.
Yeah.
I am forced to conclude that our conductress is hiding something from me.
That seems very likely. That seems true. She pulls a pocket watch from her coat and flicks it open.
They've been gone for a while now. Well...
Then she looks around the room. Thanks to the conductress's fine administrative processes, every file is simple to find. That's great. From timetables to station logs, everything is within reach.
These files are just sitting out on the table. Do they have no sense of confidentiality? An easily laid clue is often a trap, though. This could be bait.
True.
Better act cautiously.
Very, very clever. The investigator shakes her head, casting the thought aside.
I apologize for keeping you.
Corvus enters and returns to her sofa. Her loyal stewardess follows in behind. She takes stock of the room, confirming that nothing has changed since she left. Yeah.
Ima has placed your luggage at your seat. No need to worry. Nothing has ever gone missing from the Danube Dawn.
Damn. No tickets have ever been missed, and neither has the luggage. Spectacular.
You've waited for some time. Where were we?
I don't remember, to be honest.
The Foundation, your vampire, and this investigation you mentioned.
Yep, those are things we've discussed.
To rule out any threat, I need to verify every passenger on board.
Damn.
Carriage by carriage.
That's quite a big ask, no? The investigator shifts tactics, speaking more directly.
That would be controversial, especially in the midst of this war. I fear it may cause unnecessary disturbances. I'm sure neither of us would like a repeat of the incident from before.
I apologize, but my mission parameters are clear. You've misunderstood my intent.
Damn.
This was a notification, not a negotiation.
Damn.
In that case, I will need to see some formal authorization.
Beyond the ID card, what else can we give?
I won't allow someone to disturb the peace of my passengers just because they claim it to be necessary.
Do we show like a mission report or something? She arches a brow, certain that the investigator doesn't have the authorization. Well, I'm sure we do, actually.
I fear that authorization is still little more than a draft on their desk. The joys of bureaucracy. But as you seem to be a fan of red tape, if you refuse to cooperate, regulations state that it is within my power.
She pauses to draw out the fact.
To stop the Danube Dawn.
Damn. Yo. Oh, she's not happy about that one.
Stop the train! No!
Yeah. Yeah, we have the power here. We can stop the train.
Indeed. I am fully within my authority to stop this train at any time to conduct an investigation.
Damn.
I understand, but it could inconvenience our passengers.
Exactly. So you should let me look over every single one of them to make sure that there's no monster hiding, lurking within this train, you know?
Just the passengers?
It wouldn't inconvenience Ima or a Corvus. Ima opens her mouth and closes it again, glancing at the conductress. Corvus stands and pats her on the shoulder.
I see. I have one stipulation. That my stewardess and I accompany you during your inspection.
Yeah, sure. Sure, whatever.
As you wish. I assure you the process will be carried out with openness and transparency.
Lovely.
If the purpose is likewise open and transparent, yes.
We just roll up to everyone saying, "Are you a vampire?"
Naturally, Conductress. I have told you everything. As far as I'm permitted, at least.
The investigator maintains a practiced business-like smile as she extends her hand.
There's no time to lose. Let's get started.
Let's get
We
started.
could come to an agreement, Conductress.
Spectacular. Well, time to look through these passengers and hope they aren't vampires. Seating carriage. Announcements, explanations, records. Their cooperation continues smoothly. Okay?
How many carriages left?
Except the locomotive, the brake van, our compartment, 2 registered, and this one we're registering.
12 minus 3, then minus 2, then minus 1.
Okay. We've got 6 left.
6 carriages to go.
Okay. Semmelweis answers with a subdued smile. Halfway through.
Conductress, Miss Ima, I need your help. 2 of my students have gone missing.
Miss Dorothy, I think it's okay. They're just chilling with Robuska. A worried lady approaches, concern evident on her brow.
Please remain calm, madam. How long have they been missing? Could you describe them in detail?
The 2 of them are about this tall. The little girl always carries a doll with her, and the boy has short brown curly hair.
Yeah, they saw them with with Robuska earlier.
I lost sight of them in the dining car about half an hour ago. Seems they've taken this train as some sort of playground.
Conductress, they sound like the little boy and girl we met just now.
For real. She notes down each description carefully, attentive to all the passengers.
Ah, Robuska's familiars. Look behind you, madam. Are these your students?
I'm sure they are. Following the conductress's words, all eyes turn to the children at the back.
After the glorious Count Arnold V came my grandfather, Savanovich.
Okay.
Grandfather Savanovich brought the whole family north of the Danube and built Argesh Mill. Argesh Castle.
Okay. Savanovich built the Argesh Castle.
He lived to be 165 years old.
Okay, I feel like Robuska is just putting a 1 in front of everyone's ages. Except hers. She put a 2 in front of her age, but... Yeah, I think Arnold V was, or just Arnold. It might just be Arnold, but... Maybe bro died at 55? They fell asleep. It's kind of like how Robuska's mother put Robuska to sleep with the vampire stories, actually. The girl eagerly continues her tales, unaware and unconcerned that her audience has drifted off to sleep.
William, Annabelle, you can't go messing about yourselves like this.
The governess storms over, skirts swaying wider than usual, appearing almost like a bowling ball rolling down the aisle. What is that comparison?
Miss Dorothy? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. The children jolt awake, Annabelle's springing from Robuska's lap.
Annabelle, you get back here right now! You should know better than to associate with that kind of company.
Whoa. That kind of company? Okay. That's so rude.
That goes for you too, William. Come on, quickly.
Damn, Miss Dorothy has no chill.
That kind of company?
That's so rude.
Is she talking about me?
What is that? Damn. From her sharp gaze, Robuska realizes the difference in their clothes. A hand lands on her shoulder, breaking her thought.
We meet again, old pal. We're here to register your information if you might spare the time.
If I said I couldn't, would you let me go?
I suggest you do a thorough check on her background. I suspect she could be a trafficker.
What? How? Dorothy's literally seen Rabuska like twice at most. If Dorothy caught Rabuska getting like, you know, lifted up by Corvus and everything, but how is Dorothy making this stuff up?
No, Miss Dorothy, I was lost, and Rabuska helped me.
Yeah, and hopefully no one says vampire, because that will probably cause a stir among the conductress
How many times have I
and
told you?
the stewardess.
You are a young lady of a certain stature. It won't do to get too close to this riffraff.
Damn,
Riffraff? Hey, lady, what do you mean?
for real. What does she mean? Like poor people?
Apologies, madam, but this is just a simple passenger registration. No need to worry, Miss Rabuska. We just have a few simple questions for you. Let's see. What are you?
Oh, the children are still in earshot, so if Rabuska says something that's not vampire, they're gonna start questioning Rabuska.
I'm Rabuska.
Oh my god, that's not what we meant. That's not what we meant. She straightens her back and speaks firmly.
Sorry. Perhaps I wasn't clear. I mean your lineage.
Oh, this is gonna stir something something that we don't want to be stirring within the children. They're gonna start hating on Rabuska.
I'm Thermanikian.
Firminikia, what does that mean?
Let's hurry this along. Not your name, nor your place of birth, nor gender. Arcanist or human.
Arcanist?
Oh, then I guess I'm...
There is no third option.
Well, how do you know? Alright,
You're... Just say Arcanist, no? She used an arcane skill, right? To steal the ticket. The girl falters, eyes dodging, but it's William that leaps to explain.
She's our vampire boss. Of course she's an arcanist.
Wait, is she not an Arcanist? If she's not an Arcanist, then... If she's not an Arcanist, then how did she pull off that shadowy thing? Surely, unless she has like some arcane like object or something that did that for her.
Silence, William. Who taught you to say such things?
Oh.
I was just messing around with the kids. Didn't you ever play make-believe when you were young? Vampires, werewolves, Rusalka.
Rusalka mentioned. Crazy stuff.
I did not.
Thanks for your input, Corvus. Thanks for your input. The conductress coldly interrupts her.
Given these extraordinary times, I'll ask that there be no more such make-believe on the train.
I won't do it again, I swear.
You still haven't answered that, Rabuska. She exhales, but Annabelle, now awake and confused, speaks up.
But you are a vampire, Rabuska.
Oh, we're in such a goofy situation. The air stills.
You don't have a shadow. You showed us. And real vampires don't have shadows, right?
For real, how did Rabuska pull that off if she's not a real vampire?
Vampires are really, really strong. And Rabuska is a good vampire. So, you should all be nice to her.
She gathers her courage, standing firm even under the governess's glare, her voice quiet, but sure as she challenges their attitude. The crowd looks down to the finely embroidered carpet beneath the girl's feet and fails to find her shadow. Yeah, for real.
She's right. She really has no shadow.
Uh-oh.
You call this messing around?
The patchwork conductress takes a step forward, her towering figure making the children stumble back in fear. Her hand rests once more on Rabuska's shoulder, firm yet proper.
You're going to have to come with us.
Oh dear.
I'm afraid that Danube Dawn's security protocol dictates an immediate closed interrogation.
Oh dear. Oh dear. That's not ideal. To be continued. Okay. Okay. We're gonna be having a little investigation. An interrogation with Rabuska. Also, how do I get these things? Just by completing the story? Seems like it. Okay. I guess, yeah. Sure. Let's press on. The suspect's testimony. Danube Dawn passenger. From Furmanikian. Arcanist? Vampire. Okay, let's see it. Let's see it. Yeah, so is Rabuska a vampire truly? Because I don't know how else I could explain the shadow thing. Wait, what is this? What is this? Is this rope? Oh wait, is that red tape? And they just tied Rabuska to the chair. Who are you?
I'm Rabuska.
That's true.
Are we done? This isn't funny, you know?
What's your purpose on this train?
I'm going to Budapest to find a job.
That is true.
Let me go!
Do you have any companions aboard?
Vampires don't team up. People are too scared of me.
Well, Annabelle and William sure weren't. Are you a vampire?
Yeah, I'm a vampire, okay? But so what? I didn't do anything.
But the thing is, even if Rabuska's an actual vampire, which I'm still not sure about, but it is possible if Rabuska's so adamant on it. But it was clear from the stories that she was embellishing things, and yeah, so maybe Rabuska was the first vampire, like in her actual lineage, or I don't know, or maybe it's like she's maybe like the second generation or whatever, you know. But Rabuska came here without a ticket, so there's just no way that Semmelweis was tipped off about Rabuska being a vampire. I'm also starting to be less suspicious of Corvus now, because from the way Corvus is sure she was suspicious with like the train people, the train guards, right, the platform guards, but I'm starting to think that maybe the red no, I don't know. I still don't trust Corvus. You know, I've decided Corvus still could be a vampire because we did see those red eyes, and then she started being a bit suspicious with the platform guards. So you know what, she's not clear just yet. But I think Rabuska is definitely not the one Semmelweis is looking for, because there was just zero guarantees that Rabuska was going to get on that train, and yeah, there's just no way that Semmelweis was tipped off about Rabuska specifically. She hangs her head, her whole body radiating defeat.
She doesn't bear any signs of Manus Vindictae's rituals. She may indeed be innocent, but can't rule her out for definite yet. Best to be safe.
Semmelweis returns to the conductress' side.
I've checked her over. She's not a threat, nor is she my target.
Yep.
Then this isn't any ordinary vampire you're searching for.
I'm not at liberty to say.
You hear that? She says I'm not a threat.
Rabuska. Soon she perks up again, a hint of color returning to her face.
But, according to regulations, dangerous creatures like vampires should be contained in such situations.
No, don't keep her tied to the chair with the red tape.
It's for the safety of all passengers. A hungry young vampire in an enclosed space like a train is always a risk.
Right. But also we've actually never seen Rabuska have a thirst for blood, actually. Not once. Like she was devouring that beef stew, right? But not once was there any indication that Robuska was interested in blood. So maybe it's not as rare, you know, for vampires to not crave blood. I mean, Semmelweis was pulling it off in like close to present day. Although I don't remember that other girl. What was her name? It started Nora. Was it Nora? In Semmelweis's anecdote. I think Nora was also largely peaceful, no, as a vampire. So I don't know.
No, don't lock me up. I'm not even hungry.
This is not a request. It's a notification. You've already admitted that you're a vampire.
Vampire! Yeah, I'm a vampire. So what?
Okay. Why is she making this face? Her ruby eyes seem ablaze with fury.
Have I bitten anyone? Have I sucked any blood? Have I hurt even a single person? I don't understand you people. Always putting everyone in boxes and then treating them differently just because you put them there. It's like your brains are all square or something. One minute we're friends, and then the next you're tying me up. All because of these boxes you're so obsessed with.
Okay. Spit your truth, Robuska.
It's because of these boxes, these stupid labels, that this whole war started. Why, I have nowhere to go. And now you can't wait to do the same to me. Then fine, go ahead.
Tears begin to streak down her face.
I'm a vampire. Everyone hates me. Go on. What are you waiting for? Follow your rules. Pierce me through with the stake.
Damn.
Goodness, Robuska. You.
What? The carriage is silent for a moment. The passengers stare at the girl as if seeing her anew. The conductor loosens the strings that bind her.
Apologies. We had to tie you up to prevent you from...
Aha! The weakness is revealed.
What?
Take this! How?
What did she just do? Wait, what? Wait, we're in combat. What? No, Robuska, don't do that. We don't want to fight.
There are many routes to travel.
Okay, well,
Only one destination.
we're gonna have to subdue Robuska, I guess.
Not bad, assistant. You almost got me.
Damn.
Huh. You're not so bad yourself. Acting like you care, and then the next second, turning against me.
Wait. Damn, I was fooled. I mean, she was still spitting facts though, so... Damn, impressive stuff, Robuska. Maybe your acting skills have improved.
Well, you want a problem? I'll give you a problem.
Okay. Let's fight.
Wash.
Agreed.
We'll do some random stuff. And they'll probably all be done in like one attack.
Our victory comes in a tide of blood.
Nice. Good stuff.
Alright, Robuska. Calm down.
Calm
Your
down.
struggle is pointless. I suggest you stop it.
Pointless? Ha! Clearly you haven't met my teeth.
That's true, she does have fangs.
Let me go!
Oh my god.
Yeah! Vampires don't just thirst for blood, we crave victory too.
Okay. If you say so, Robushka. Alright. Well, we subdued her now.
I didn't even get a good bite in.
Resistance is futile. The conductor pins her down with ease.
You're brave. Bold even. But you're not going anywhere.
Fortune favors the bold. Although it seems like Robuska is not very lucky, so...
I'll leave her to you, investigator. The Danube Dawn is not a detention center. We have no obligation to take care of your travel companion.
A minor nuisance? Nothing more. If it were not for her missing teammates, the investigator wouldn't mind playing chaperone for a day.
But Perhaps we could offer a personal favor to Miss Semmelweis.
How nice of you, Ima. But still, I'm still not sure that... I'm not sure. I'm certain that Robuska is not the one we're looking for, though, on this train. Like, she just happens to fall... She just happens to be a vampire on this train. The stewardess, silent until now, finally speaks with a strange note of eagerness.
I'm sure I could find an empty room to take care of her. I mean, keep an eye on her.
Okay, Ima.
The train will arrive at the border checkpoint later today.
Okay.
She can stay with us until then.
Nice. Semmelweis lets out a steady, meaningful breath, resigned to this course of action.
I appreciate your cooperation.
Wait, what about what I think? Where are you taking me?
Just to a room. Sensing the girl's unease, Ima gently takes her hand.
You can stay in my room, Ruby.
Damn, we got nicknames now.
There's an extra sofa stuffed with goose feathers. It's ever so soft. You're welcome to have a rest there if you're tired.
Ima so wholesome.
Ruby, come to think of it, that sofa does sound tempting.
Bribed with a goose-feathered snow sofa.
Call it house arrest. Allow us to escort you.
That's great. The two figures march down the narrow train corridor. Yep. Don't think you're off the hook yet, though, Corvus. We saw you with your shady dealings with the platform guard. One dangles by her collar, the other nearly scraping the roof. Together, an inseparable, uncanny whole.
Watch it! You're pulling my hair! I'll fight you! All of you! I swear!
If you ignore the faintest bit of noise, that is. Lovely. To be continued. Alright. Good stuff. Yeah, I think we'll wrap it up here today. Maybe? Yeah, I think we'll wrap it up here today. And then we'll continue on. We'll continue off next time. Yeah. That was nice. We got to learn about our main cast here. Robuska, Ima, Corvus, Semmelweis. Yeah. Very lovely. I'm gonna exit out there because the music's pretty loud for me anyways. But yeah. That was really fun. Yeah, a nice little flashback, you know, to after the Fifth Storm. In 1912, so that's pretty exciting. Of course, we get to see a bit more of Semmelweis.
Welcome. You appear to have come
sorry.
in a hurry.
Yeah, so she's got so many outfits, but yeah, yeah, see, this is like her default outfit, and this is what she's been wearing since like A Series of Dusk, which is, I wouldn't say I'm used to this look, but you know, it does look cool as well. But I do like her original her original outfit as well in this quest, like this one. It's pretty cool as well. It looks pretty nice. It's a shame that we don't get to play as like we don't get that outfit playable, but that's like whatever. Yeah. But yeah, that's that. We found our way, you know, onto the Danube Dawn, and it seems like there are many strange happenings, you know. We've met Robuska, who is confirmed to be a vampire. Pretty cool. But unfortunately, she is not the one Semmelweis is looking for. I'm 100% sure. I got a bit confused about Verity's voice and Semmelweis' voice. That's like, you know, that was kind of goofy. But, you know, hopefully we'll see Verity a bit more, along with, you know, the other passengers maybe. That could be cool. But yeah, that is that. But yeah, we also saw Corvus making some strange dealings with the platform guards. So, you know, what's up with her and that badge that she showed? It seems like there's some sort of, you know, like partnership or some sort of like dealings, you know, that Corvus has been regularly making to platform guards. So
I enjoy
yeah.
the distance that exists between us. Your infrequent visits grant me more freedom to enjoy my own time, especially enclosed in this suitcase.
Honestly, I never knew that people could still speak when they're stuck in like the painting thing. That's cool. You learn something new every day. But yeah. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.